all, Yahoo culture too sharp. You see them, they'll set camera. This is not the thing you go to see.
I'm telling you.
I said,
oh my God.
I said, see me this.
And you will see 2 million likes.
I see waiting me this. This is what it is like.
We are finished.
Just like you guys were talking about decentralization. That is how I felt. I felt like what my country is right now. I'm seeing someone that is younger than my younger brother.
I'm illiterate.
You saw that? Did you see that trending video of that boy where they talk about someone in Abuja recently?
Stop.
Trade talk can never try to appear on my face. They can never.
All right. All right. So let's.
Why are you looking angry?
So with that, let's get into today's episode. I mean, I'm Deji.
I'm calm.
And today we have our wonderful guest with us today. Please can you tell us about yourself?
My name is Victor.
Victor, tell us a little bit about you. Let's let our audience know who we brought in. Just small spice. Small spice. The smallest, where you stay. What you're doing.
I stay at Abuja right now. right now, because like anywhere I go, that's what I will say. Anywhere I go, everywhere. I stay at Abuja right now. As you're looking at me right now, I studied mechanical engineering. I have to boast about that because the topic we're going to have today is something that like I know I have a degree. I'll say it like that. I'll leave it as that.
Like you have to be proud of your degree. It doesn't matter what you study. As soon as you finish school, you finish studying.
I mean, we're not here to talk about whether you went to school or not, but no problem. Let's get into the episode at hand. Olodo, uprising, pillar culture. Which one?
No, let's not stigmatize it.
Okay.
I have an agenda, but it's fine.
You have an agenda.
Please
share it with the audience.
Show the audience now.
Pillar culture. Pillar is an Olodo. I'm saying it now. I know some people not agreeing, but I believe he's an Olodo. Olodo means dumb in the Yoruba word.
Okay.
In the Yoruba word, it means dumb.
Yes, it
does.
Okay, so you believe Pella is an Olodo, point blank period.
But why not? Like based off.
I mean, is there really a reason to ask?
No, now, if you tell somebody that this guy is stupid, at least tell me
why he says it.
Please don't. I'm not insulting him.
No, sorry.
I'm not insulting him. I'm actually just saying what he's doing. Okay. Just like when someone does something stupid, you call him out for what he's doing that is stupid. Pella is dumb.
Okay, based off.
As much as based on what you're seeing in Pella, he's dumb. Not like he's doing something that is or something that you call him smart for, and you'll be like, he's dumb. That means I'm insulting him because but my agenda is that he's dumb and he acts dumb.
But people argue that to attain the level of success that he has attained, you actually have to be smart. You have to
even get into this success thing. Let's come up with the reason why we're here today. Let's table the matter. The reason why we're here today and having this conversation and why Pella was brought up was because of a video came out some time ago. And it was talking about how the educational system in Nigeria has fumbled and crumbled and is basically non-existent. And some names were dropped, some opinions were said. More people have based their beliefs on those opinions that were said rather than thinking rationally and taking what was actually discussed to heart. They drifted completely from the topic and started defending their faves, because trust Nigerians.
I think we should have just a few seconds, we'll display the video just for in case you've not seen the video yet or you want to claim you've not seen the video yet. Don't worry, we'll show you the video you guys have. But sorry to have cut you off like that. Me, I'm ready to talk about the names because at least I know they bash anybody. YC said that the educational standard in our country, the educational sector, is at an all-time low because we are encouraging ignorance. We're encouraging a lack of willingness to learn. We are encouraging Olodo, or as somebody told me earlier today, Olodoism. Word stroke. So, what do you have to say on that? Because I have a lot to say, but let me allow my people tell me that? Or should I start? Should I lead with my points?
Please share your thoughts.
Okay, so I think, me personally, I think both sides of the party might have kind of missed the point, because people that are defending or supporting Pella, those ones way off the mark. You don't even know what's the conversation that is being had there.
This thing just said now. Let me show you it. Let me read a tweet. There's always Twitter. I don't know what people are doing on that app. Like, no, seriously,
It's crazy for real.
I get that social media is, where you can air your views. I get it. Free will,
But sometimes you say, check yourself before you talk now.
Thinking faculties before you type something out. Now let me read a tweet. Olodo uprising is just a bunch of bitter people. Hey, God. Who probably graduated with first class.
Jesus, you just knew the tweet in my head.
Being bitter about Olodo's thriving. They believe since you're an Olodo, you should remain a failure in life. You guys, that video we watched, I don't think he was a bitter person. I think he was just worried about the educational system, which as a Nigerian, you should be also. I don't know why people see fame, because I'm not going to call it success, because everybody has a definition of success. People see fame and numbers and take it as, oh, this person is a standing person in society. No, bro. Like, Nigerians have proven time and time again that they make the wrong people the top. I mean, look at our president. Sorry. Like, we've proven time and time again that we are always putting the people that don't really know something on top.
Even our former president, the president before him.
Like, 2 presidents now running.
Allegedly, he didn't have a YS certificate, so I heard. He forged his YS certificate. I'm just saying, I'm just putting out there. What does that tell you?
The yardstick
exactly.
of
And then the
people
thing that they will say is, oh, the person has money. Please. When someone comes on the internet to talk about the system of education and how, like, educational growth is not rewarded anymore, we shouldn't see it as a leeway to say, oh, that it's fine if people are getting dumber by the day as long as there's money in their accounts. Money can only take you so far, man. Like, money can actually only take you so far. Why do I say this? You see this Pella that they've called his name now, yeah, that his name was brought into topic. You can clearly tell that by his characteristics. And funny thing is, I don't even follow Pella. So I'm saying this with zero bias because I have nothing against the guy. I have never stumbled across his videos. The only time let me be very honest, the first time I stumbled across Pella as a creator was through I Show Speed. Before then, if you say Pella, I'll be like, huh, what are you talking about? Like, who is that? So I have zero bias against him. But then you now see instances like that where you can tell that, okay, yes, this person has gotten money or gotten successful in terms of some Nigerians, and then you see how they carry themselves. You see how they interact with other people that are not their main audience, and you know that, oh, this is not a sound way of interaction. This is not, I don't know, this is not normal. It's not exactly something that should be promoted, that should be encouraged. Especially if, as we all know, that this podcast talks about our generation and our upbringing and how we're trying to do better and our thoughts and our opinions. If you as part of Gen Z think that, or are following people like, what's the other guy's name?
Who that?
What's his name?
Kata.
What's he called? Kata what?
Kata Efe.
Kata Efe. Following people like the likes of Kata Efe, and like, I get social media is all fun, it's all vibes, it's not that serious, it's not deep, blah 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 blah. But the media you consume will begin to tell on you. Like, the media you are always ingesting will begin to tell on you. Your brain cells are dying the more you consume such content. I just wanted to tell you, like, public service announcements.
Speaking of the media you consume, that's why I think personally everybody's moving away from. YC was not talking about Pella when he said Olodo uprising. He was talking about Pella fans. Ladies and gentlemen, myself, my guests, all of you that interact with brain rot content and give it the leeway to be the face of content creation. We are the Olodos that YC was talking about too. So, like, coming out there to like say, oh, Pella is not an Olodo. Like, do you know how stupid you have to be for them to insult you and you are self-deflecting to be a hero for somebody else? You are it's you that they're talking about too. You are focusing on the, oh my days. Like, there's this babe, Nans Beluba. She made a video concerning Northerners and how sometimes they don't like defend their own problems or show it out. So in an example she gave, she said that imagine if they cut or someone cut your hand, and then as your hand is bleeding, you are watching a couple in front of you arguing, and you forget about your hand that is bleeding, and you fully concentrate on that couple that is having an argument, and then you're angry at somebody that is at your back that cannot see your bleeding hand because they're not helping your bleeding hand.
That doesn't even know your problem.
So the example here now is that you are the one that has this bleeding hand. You are the person that they are being told, look, this thing that you're doing in your everyday life is contributing to your injury. You are the person being affected, but you have ignored the fact that you are the injured one to focus on some. Bro, Pella is not your problem. Kataife is not your problem. None of these influencers are your problem. You need to, and it's not even just an online thing. Even in our everyday lives, the things that we do step by step to encourage. Your president, his wife came out to say that you people should sell akara.
What's the akara quickly business?
She said that you people should, and you don't understand that the reason why she's able to come online or go anywhere and tell you to sell akara is because she knows that, guess what? You, my dear, my dear, are an Olodo. Because that is, do you think that if I know that this person that is seated here with me now is somebody that is capable of having a meaningful conversation, I will push things to his face, or I'll insult him in a derogatory way? I will not, because he's capable of. But if I don't say you know Sabi what's in the talk, let's say for example I speak French and you speak English, or maybe I'm going too far. Let's say I speak proper English and you can only speak very broken, not kind of like very broken pidgin. I can speak English in your plain face and I'll insult you. I'm sure you've seen videos of Nigerians speaking pidgin to white people and they're insulting them, and the white people don't understand what that's.
This just reminded me of the video Egu of Lagos.
Yeah.
When it was, it's an old video. That's why I stated Pella is an Olodo. As much as I'm still standing by that fact, as much as I'm still going to that. Egu of Lagos interviewed Pella. He's on TikTok. I'm trying to check it. Egu of Lagos interviewed Pella and asked him a simple question: where are you from?
Where are you from?
Yeah, I
saw that video.
Yeah, he asked him, where are you from? Pella said, I'm from, is it Lagos? Or what is it?
He didn't say, before he got to where he was from, it was, they asked the question like 4 times.
It looked like, they were, just like you said, you speak English to somebody, the person doesn't even understand what you're saying. What will you call that person? I'm just saying, what will you call that person? As much as you're correct about the aspect of like YC, terming us as Olodos, but obviously the Nigerian media take things out of context. Because even as you said that, it just made me remember when I was on Twitter. I checked it because I think the podcast that posted, I've forgotten the podcast. I've forgotten the podcast. What was it?
Afro something. Just carry on, sure.
Anyways, under the comments, somebody had the audacity and was saying that you weigh your music, I know they stream your music. You know, like Pella will get money pass.
What does that have to do with anything?
I feel like that is the Olodo that Wesley was talking about.
We're talking about how to cook rice. We're talking about how to bake yam. What?
The context is lost.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I saw that and I felt disappointed. I felt so disappointed in there because I'm Nigerian myself. We're all Nigerians, and I'm looking at somebody in the comments section saying that your Pella money long.
Exactly.
When he was basically pointing out an issue.
The tweets that you spoke of, I think somebody was saying it's just a bunch of bitter people who probably graduated with first class and second class upper. Guys, who is talking? Do you realize that you can be properly educated? If you even get masters, although I don't know how you would get a master's degree, but you can be properly educated and still be an Olodo.
That's the thing,
like you do understand that, right? Education is not the problem here. Your daily activities, the way you communicate, the way you pass on. This topic, they pay me for head. I'm just having a headache just thinking about the fact that this is a conversation. It is very straight to the point. Our educational sector is in danger. I think I even moved away. In the video, there was a lady that was sitting opposite him. So while YC was speaking, he said that our educational sector, that it is not growing because also the youths or younger people, they no longer want to learn, they don't want to go to school. And then the lady across him said Yahoo culture, which means she was insinuating that people don't want to go to school because they want to bomb, they want to do Yahoo. That alone is already a problem. Do you know what it means for a large amount of your future to decide that instead of going to school to learn. Let's even say
the future is the right term for it, because
yes,
I feel like,
because
I feel like people forget that
this is your future.
the youth, like the coming of age children, are the future of the society tomorrow. Because I know when we were growing up, it was something. In fact, I used to sing it from now. Like you could hear that thing 7 times in a week. That you are the future of tomorrow. You're the future of tomorrow. So you need to sit down. You need to buckle up. You need to take your life into your own hands and be responsible and focus. Because if any change that you want to see is going to start from you, it's your responsibility. Now I think another thing I even blame is how the streaming culture has just been changed and is now currently misused. Because I got introduced to streaming through like games. I got introduced to streaming through like, basically streaming is vlogging in real time. Yeah, we all know that. So for me, streaming was something that you could do like to pass time. But then the thing the person is doing, like streaming, most streamers I used to watch that time were people that used to travel, like travel influencers. That was actually what travel influencers were. Those are what they were. They were streamers. They will vlog the process on how to get there. They will vlog like their, what you call it, the airports, security and everything, vlog. Like that was just what stream. That was what streaming was to me. That's what I grew up knowing streaming. Then before I now entered the whole gaming aspect where people are teaching skills and things. So to me, it was a thing of like, oh, somebody that has something productive to push out used streaming in real time to push it out. Do you understand? Before we now started coming down to content creation of that is right now. You vlog, you take a video, you edit it later. Streaming was the raw version of that. Now, streaming is just brain rot. Like, honestly, I'm going to base it on Nigeria because Nigerian media is the influencers, not all, but majority that I can say that have the clout, have the.
Can we call names though? I want to call names.
Do I even have names? Okay. These names I'm calling is not even like as if I'm insulting them. Okay, Gideon. You understand? His name is Gideon, right? Sure. That short, dark guy that makes skits. He makes skits, he's not a streamer. Gilmore.
Oh, you're talking about Gilmore.
Gilmore, thank you. Gilmore. Skit maker. This other guy. I don't know who Trench Boy. Okay, yes, I know who Trench Boy is.
But sorry, I'm so sorry to cut you off. Yeah. But like, just to support, would I say support the Olodos in this case? You mentioned, or as I was listening to you, I heard the word productive. So some people, in their defense, you can't listen to or watch productive content for a long period of time.
That shows that you're not serious. That's what we're trying to say here. Like, if your attention span is so short, like if you cannot put yourself, wear your big boy and big girl pants and watch productive media.
Would you watch productive media every day?
Not everything is laughs. See, guys, not everything is laughs and giggles. I'm so sorry. Like,
I want to say something.
Yeah.
I mean, entertainment. All these kind of things are entertainment. Yes, I get what you're trying to say. You're trying to say like, at least someone should have a free time. It's not every time is meant to watch productive content.
Just watch casual.
But this is now where she's coming from. It's becoming too much. Like it's increasing alarm. Like people are disregarding the productive time that they can use to build themselves. Rather, they decide to just
who says productive content cannot be entertaining? Like,
but that's the claim. Now that's the claim.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I think we forget that entertainment has always been very vast. Productive content can be very, very, very entertaining because you are seeing somebody do things that you have not been opportunity to do yet, and you're learning from this person. Like, okay, there was this video I saw of a girl that she took the GKX exam and she's currently in South Korea. So basically what she did was she gave those that have the aspiration of wanting to come to South Korea like an insight. Do you understand? This content is entertaining, and how she put it was very, very, very interesting. So you learned something from that video you watched, but at the same time that video was very interesting to watch. So I'm trying to say that it's not skit. I get to skits are funny. I get that you want to laugh, you want to giggle, but you need to know that because you like something does not mean it's good for you if you take it too much. Like I said, if you consume such content time and time again, your IQ will drop.
And that's the whole point.
That's how this whole point that White was trying to make. Like, the fact that the educational system is not even helpful. I mean, JAMB score dropped to what? Is it not 150?
150 over 400. There was this babe that she does spoken words. I don't know. I cannot remember her name right now. 150 over 400 is the equivalent of somebody getting 3 over 10 in a test and you say pass. 3 over 10 in a test and you say pass.
Exactly. Do you understand?
And mind you, there's some people that are still getting like less than 100 though.
Do you understand?
Do you know the statistics?
For people's scores right now.
Don't worry, I'll bring it up. You guys continue.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, okay, now that's the way she did the math, and it's like someone getting 3 over 10. Like, I guess we're trying to. I don't know whether we're trying to coddle the younger generation. I don't understand like
we're
why.
We're trying to coddle ignorance now, so that nobody can be
yes, so
offended.
nobody can be.
Nobody should get angry.
You guys should
don't worry.
understand something. For the government to release something, for the government to reduce your educational system so drastically, they want you to follow them.
250.
They want you to follow them tooth and nail. Like, they don't want you to be able to think.
It's basically them saying, let them be stupid so that
they will not have questions
without problem.
So they will not be able to to think for themselves and say what they want. They'll just go with the flow. That's the problem. That's like one of the major issues. I don't know.
There was this chick, I don't know why I'm skipping so many things these days. There was this chick, but I think either earlier this year or last year, she was speaking about like so many things happening in Nigeria and in the world. And then she decided that since people don't want to listen to educational content, she had to make like, there was this period where it was very trendy to like dance to like ghetto or Raz
trench
music.
Talk.
Yes, that was it, trench talk. Do you know what it means for somebody to say? And that is where this whole thing came from. I think YC was talking about music. Yes, I remember seeing another video. He said that the original conversation in that podcast, they were talking about how people or artists now have to dumb down their lyrics. That is what led. That is what led to this Olodo uprising. Do you understand? This is so easy to understand. For as a country to say that we have to become more stupid, so that
for
everybody
the masses
can
to understand.
Why should the masses be stupid?
Rather than producing intellectual thinkers, rather than producing people that will be able to stand their ground on their thoughts and opinions, you're just mass producing Olodos. That's literally what the problem is. You're just pumping out people that have no single thought and opinion for themselves. And that can be easily swayed by the media. That can be easily swayed by anything their faith will say. Like, nobody can form an opinion and stand on an opinion themselves.
I said this thing.
I said this thing and tell somebody to come and tell me, yes, I said
back up, this is why I'm saying.
Do you understand? And do you know something else I realized? People don't do research again. No?
Yeah, we don't do research again.
People like
even me say if you don't affect me.
I can't lie to you, I don't do research again like that too.
People, maybe it's because of I personally think it's because of like the course I studied.
Okay. The
course I studied made me that I don't have a choice but to do research or something. Do you understand? I studied history and international studies. So it's sort of like if I want to know something, like it's like instant answer. I go to Google. I don't even think about it. If I want to know something, let's say I'm trying to remember somebody's name. I'm trying to remember something that happened in a period of time in an argument. I go to Google straight. This thing that happened. When did it happen? How did it happen?
Now people go to TikTok.
Now people go to.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Honestly speaking. And when you go to TikTok, it's not like you go to TikTok and get the answer you want to. You get distracted. You're watching. You're scrolling. You're doing scrolling. What?
You know something? It's to be honest here. This is my own take. It's actually meant to be a good thing. It's a good thing to me. It's meant to be a good thing. Let me go back what I'm saying. When someone wants to do his own research, I mean that's the essence of making social media. That's the essence of us progressing. Because we're progressing. Somebody can make his own assertive studies and post it on TikTok. There's sometimes I won't lie to you. I won't. Like YouTube. Like
YouTube was shut up.
Yeah. It's just that now this is the issue. Yeah. I don't know whether obviously a algorithm can play a part in it. Yeah. But like this is the thing. Most Nigerians, like in Nigeria, this is Nigeria we're speaking of. This is not the world. We are known for brain, like a lot of us are just known for cruise and the lifestyle.
Exactly.
So that is now where that's where how it is now wrong right now.
Because actually, this thing you said about how social media is like your go-to for researching and everything. Yeah, I get it because honestly, some people are visual learners and that's fine. You get some people learn visually. That's why people go to YouTube and learn. But then, just exactly like you said, I agree with exactly what you said. One thing that I can say I'm proud of is that my FYP is built brick by brick. So if I go to my FYP now and type something, what I'm looking for will come out. Do you understand? But then because of the media people consume, they could go looking for one thing and then get sidetracked by another. Do you get? So at the end of the day, like I said, it is they are trying to the 1% is trying to remove your attention from the main thing.
Anyway, viewers, I hope your FYP is according to how you like it. Too. That's so that you not be an Olodo. I'm just saying that.
No, seriously.
You just put that out there, Sha.
Seriously,
just like you said, me, my own FYP too is what I want. I don't like Olodo content. Not the one that I will wake up one morning, I'll see Pella start speaking his broken language. I'll see Kataefe. I'm saying this thing as this is a very important topic. As much as I'm laughing or like cracking jokes, tell me why you be burning down your room. Oh, you don't know. Kataefe has burned down his room before. Oh, you don't know. Viewers, I'm not.
How?
Check. You can. I mean, people that don't know. I'm just telling you now. That is bad. Is that not stupidity?
All right.
You're burning down your room. You're as much as okay. Yeah, you can bring people to your room to dance. You burn down your room. I don't know whether I don't even understand. I don't even want to know.
And this is the new standard.
And
serious?
He burned down his room. Yeah, he burned down his room. They put up fire.
So
They were jumping. Oh, he was not looking for the button to press. Like, he's not the only streamer, but like, senior man, why are you burning down your room? And somebody else that wants to come and stream, we're not gonna do the same thing.
And I feel like people don't understand that this streaming thing. But there are so many better examples for streaming. Like, if you really want to, I don't know about Nigerian streamers, but there are so many better examples for streaming. If you really want to, guys, streamers have celebrities on their live streams. Like, see Kai Cenat, for example. Kai Cenat has had Kevin Hart on his live stream before. He has had, I think, Nicki Minaj on his live stream before.
You want to be getting a shower.
You bring, like...
At least if it's content that is understandable for people to...
Exactly, for people to, like...
learn from.
Even if they're not learning from you 24/7, your content is good content because there's bad content and there's good content. Your content is good content. You will see that people. Nicki Minaj is a very bad example, though. I'm so sorry.
And
Like, I just remember that one is a Trump supporter. I'm so sorry. Nicki Minaj is a very bad example.
We're not getting political.
No. She's a very bad example.
We're not attack her. But I think even another thing that we might not have even portrayed on is the aspect of money. I think we've been so cultured, maybe because of the suffering, how bad things has become. People forget that you can genuinely live a good life without, in fact, let me not say without being rich. But yes, you can live a good life without being rich. Even if you are now rich, that is not the only benchmark. You cannot say because Pella has made more money, quote unquote, than YC, we should not listen to somebody that is making sense.
I don't even
What kind of argument is that? So let's say, for example, now I'm born into wealth, and I decide to maybe being born into wealth helps me gain, a bit more money because it will be easier for me to make money. Yeah. But I decide not to go to school. I decide not to learn in any way. Somebody that is a professor now is speaking to me, is having a conversation, and I tell him to shut up.
See, intellectual conversations are very necessary.
I'm so sorry. The funniest thing is that we bash our leaders, our political leaders, but basically, if you're saying that money is all that matters, you technically should not be bashing your leaders. They have more money than you now. Oh. They make more money than you. They are millionaires. According to your ideology, your ideology that since Pella has more money.
Viewers are please don't
sorry. Some of you. According to some of your ideologies, we should not, we should not be uprising. We should not say that these leaders, they are doing wrong because you believe anybody that has more money than you is automatic. That ideology does not make sense at all. For the fact that somebody came to tell you, please, let us learn more. Let us not think that leaving school makes sense. And the first thing you said, you don't have money now. Come on now.
And the worst part
You've lost the plot, bro.
And the worst part that he spoke about it from a generational aspect. Then, and I can't lie, let me use myself for example. Ever since I was growing up, I'm always told, go to school, learn proper etiquette. Like, just go to school. Even if, as much as learn skills. People forget that you go to school.
Like, you don't have to.
You learn people's skills. Exactly.
Yes.
You need to learn to know things, to be able to have a conversation with a person, to be able to.
Like, there are so many things that school teaches that we tend to forget. Like, that's why you say that someone that went to boarding house and someone that went to day school live two different lives. You understand? They like that person that will come out of boarding house and that person that two different types of lifestyles.
Anyways, that's why I attack Pella. It's not as if like, I attack Pella because of because obviously I'm not trying to say like,
but should we?
You could say that he didn't go to university. I'm not trying to downplay him for that or him not say he's educated. The thing is that he lacks basic etiquette. He's mannerless.
Should we attack him now, or those of us that have supported him? Because if you think about it, if Pella's content was never able to attain as much fame
Exactly.
Because I've heard that he wanted to go to school at some point now. That he wanted to learn. Don't you think if this guy had tried, if he had done stupid things and he saw that, this thing didn't work out too, he would have tried to.
Are you saying that Pella is a victim then?
I think yes.
Victim of the outcome of masses, yes.
I think yes, to a certain
Victim
extent.
of the outcome
That's
of
what I'm saying,
masses
that I don't
and
think the Olodos here that we should focus on is even the skit makers. No disrespect to our viewers. That's why I'm including myself. Me, myself, and so many of us. That's why I'm thinking that we are the Olodos, say to say. Because we are the ones that are in our own little ways or major ways encouraging. She they encourage, you know. Because like I said, but so you're right,
I know they encourage.
you've never ever seen brain rot content. You've never ever liked brain rot content.
My brain rot and your brain rot.
Even those little kittens.
You know, comparing
even
brain
those
rot
little
right now.
No,
kittens.
I'm not comparing brain to. I'm not comparing.
But
brain
it's still
rot.
the same thing.
What I would consider brain rot and what he would consider brain rot to be very, very different.
But at the end of the day,
like
is it,
my brain rot content now are BTS memes. I've outed myself here. That's my brain rot, and I'll be giggling and laughing. That's my brain. But I know the lore behind the band. I know the lore. But it's my brain rot content. I'm not sitting down on my phone for hours on ending, watching trend talk and people doing and putting caption. No, that's my brain rot content. Do you understand? So what I would consider brain rot here, you could sit and be like, oh, because my brain rot content is basically videos and clips that have been snippets that have been taken out and like it's just funny to look at and I use it as stickers. Do you understand? Brain rot, no, please, nobody in BTS has burned down their room for views. I'm sorry, like my brain rot and your brain rot is not the same thing. I just have to let everybody know. So that's why I'm saying that it's not like I'm comparing what I consider brain rot and what the next person will consider brain rot is not the same thing. That's why you could say, that's why I'm exempting myself. Me, I'm gonna stand tall on this. I'm not gonna do
what about okay, that's social media now. What about your everyday, like people now that are maybe they're not encouraging Olodo uprising in the sense of social media content, but you know there are things that you do in your day-to-day, like peeing on the, okay, obviously you don't pee on the road, but I'm just giving examples now of things that wow. Of things that
I did not say any false statements.
I don't disagree. But like there are things that people do in their day-to-day now that they probably don't consider. Maybe you might not consider it as being part of Olodo uprising as per helping content grow, but you are making it Olodo uprising because we are now accepting stupid decisions as the norm, even in real life. The smallest example I'll use now, there's a friend of mine that is very pissed at people that beat the lights at traffic.
Do what?
Like traffic lights, people that beat the lights. You might think that it's just beating the lights now, it does not matter. In somewhere like Lagos now, where there's already a high level of congestion.
No, I think, you know something? I feel like Lagosians follow traffic laws more than Abuja people.
No, I don't even know about. But there's a good chance, Sha.
Yeah, no. There's a good chance.
There's a good chance, Sha.
Do you know why? Because of their organizations that curb that thing.
But that's what I'm saying.
In Abuja,
imagine in that kind of place now, you're still trying to beat the lights because you're trying to be smarter and you are adding to a different level of stupidity. Maybe not stupidity now for growing content, maybe not stupidity now for encouraging, but you're adding to the reason why your government will not take you as a serious person. Because in your own little way, why you gonna pee? Why you gonna pee for? Why you gonna pee for? So me, that's when I saw that video, but that's what I really took from it. That's why I keep on saying me, you, and everybody in our own little ways are contributing to this Olodo uprising, because be it online or be it what you do, because I don't think there's anybody that has been perfect. That's my opinion. I think there are ways you would have faulted. If you check on yourself.
But then the difference between as you used us now and the main Olodo uprising
trying to be mean
is that we think exactly. Me, I'm not. I don't agree. Like this one you said me. The difference now is that we have cognitive thinking. We can think for ourselves and know, oh, this thing I did doesn't make sense. These people that are supporting these movements don't even want to sit down, take a breath, and reason.
You know what? On this,
they're just pouring out whatever they feel is
on this
correct.
I would even go as far as to argue that people might know what they are doing, but it is. I think I mentioned this earlier. You know when you strive so much to deflect, like. I don't know how to explain it, but Nigerians like to be saviors. So even when something is you at fault, there's this high tendency to deflect the situation, like to act like this thing does not concern me. I'm not a part of it. I'm not even talking about what you're saying now of not being Olodos. I'm just saying in general, other people now that you might think that, oh, can this person reason with common sense? If you be say they even know what they are doing to a certain degree, but to the extent of no, I'm not a part of it. To the extent of no, I'm better than them, they will deflect. Because like I said, YC was not talking about Pella. YC was talking about the everyday person. I believe people coming on to be shouting that's deflection. That's you pushing away the issue from yourself.
I feel like Victor has a lot to say. This one he's just keeping
quiet. That's true. We've just been
like
I'm so
Victor.
sorry.
You don't want to impute on this episode because you started this episode with your degree. So
it's the fact.
we need to know your standing.
Nah, true. Is the fact that I just, as much as you're talking about YC, I really just want to bash that Pella and Kataifi. I know why I'm saying this. Maybe it's because of, just like you said something about your brain rot is what they call it, BTS means. My brain rot is Pella. Pella is a fool now. He said, I will watch him now. Sorry, it's not a fool. I apologize to the viewers. I actually apologize for it. That was very vulgar of me. But like, I'm just trying to say, like, Pella is my brain rot. If that is like that. But as much as, that is why I'm saying this Olodo uprising, because as much as you can say he's a victim of the system,
he's also encouraging.
He's not apologetic about it. I want to use I Should Speed. I know I Should Speed is not Nigerian, like obviously he's an American streamer. But I Should Speed started as he was crazy. He did things like
American Olodo uprising.
He burnt down his room. He
was screaming. He used to bark.
He used to scream and bark. Yes.
He has broken his setup. But now this is what I mean by the maturity, or like should I say the growing as a person.
Yes.
He now saw that, mind you, because this guy is still 21. I think
he's 21.
He's
22 this year, right?
He's 5.
You're so young.
He's still 5. He's still 5.
He's so strong. I heard
it. He's like he's still 5.
Exactly.
So like, why I'm saying this is this now. Why I'm saying this is this. He grew as a person.
Because
He grew as a person. He knows he has a huge following.
Changing.
He has a huge following.
So he realized.
Obviously, he's not a significant person in the social space. So as much as why I'm now, my anger with Pella is this. As much as, okay, yes, YC, I don't want to say, I believe that YC saying the Pella culture or YC saying that is because of, he acts dumb. I mean that standpoint of like, when you act like that, I can call you that because I feel like I'm not insulting you. You are wrong.
I'm just telling you what you're doing.
Do you get what I'm saying? So why he behaves dumb, and I will say that he's dumb. Do you understand? I'm just pointing out that that's my fact. He behaves like an Olodo, and I'll say he's an Olodo as much as he's touching his emotions, his ego. I don't care. It's the truth. I'm just pointing out the fact. And obviously, YC was very, very innocent in that aspect, but it's just that social media took it out of context.
YC does not even
and to add to this thing that Victor said here about how he got I Should Speak got a following and then grew. Once you realize that things you say and things you do have a standpoint, like can change, can affect people's mentalities, I feel like it's your responsibility. It should become your responsibility to grow your audience. Do you understand? Like entertainers that have been in the industry for a long time. Let me use musicians now that have been in the industry for a long time. The music they sang the first time and the music they are singing now is not the same thing. Yeah, do you understand? Like, because the people that have been following them have grown up. Do you get? So I feel if once you get a standpoint in entertainment, or once you get in life, period, point blank, you have followers, you know, people that you have a community behind you. It is now your responsibility to educate your community, because your community and you will now be tagged as one thing, stupid. Do you understand? Like, if you are behaving silly, you are behaving one type of way, and your community is following you to behave that type of way, because let's be very, very honest, this is not even just Nigeria, worldwide, world over, the cattle mentality is serious, it's peak. You yourself should now know, okay, yes, this is the content I started creating, but then I can do other things, because now I have the money to explore other options. Before you were doing it for vibes, for views, for crews, for money, you've gotten the money, grow.
You can still
expand.
Even go to, or even if you don't want to go to school.
Even if you don't want to go to school,
you can still learn in other. You can get an education in other.
Please don't use the factor. Even if you don't want to go to school. Do you know why I'm saying this? I'm trying to tell you that if Pella was to have children in the future, will Pella tell his children not to go to school?
No, like I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that. Will Pella tell his children not to go to school?
Probably
of course not.
Probably
obviously,
not.
this is.
So
that's why we're speaking on this. No, but that's why we're actually.
Jarvis. Jesus, he just busted my head. See, the beef. I'm so sorry. The beef that you guys have with Pella, but I don't have beef with her. But her concept makes less sense to me. You see how I said I could understand because I placed Pella as a victim in the sense that, you know, he was somebody that is uneducated. He realized that
he's someone. You know, sorry. Before you even go further, before you say that whole someone that's educated, see, education and exposure are two different things. Somebody can be uneducated and can be stuck in the depths of their village. Their ignorance is understandable. Pella has traveled. But he has come out of that. So he doesn't have an excuse anymore.
He no longer has an excuse.
Do you understand?
He no longer has an excuse now.
He doesn't have an
But
excuse
you know when
so he's no longer a victim.
You know when you are built in something.
Okay.
There's a way it affects you. I'm not denying that.
No,
I'm not denying that Pella has.
I'm trying to understand your point.
I'm not denying. Pella, from what you've said now, but I understand. From what both of you have said, there's no longer any leeway again. You've met. I mean, you've gone abroad. You've interacted with so many people. You have a huge following. You should recognize by now that this thing that
change needs to be made.
But my issue with Jarvis now is, and all the other people that are even around him, these are people that are quote unquote learned. It is one thing to not be learned, and to make a decision based off your lack of information. It is one thing to have quality information and still make a derogatory decision. AI. There was a point in Nigeria that we used to do AI content as per beep, boop, beep, bap, beep.
That was Jarvis.
Oh, waiting be that, bro. Waiting be that. I mean, you can say that, okay, yes, she left the content space. But that's what I'm saying, that these are people around Pella now. You know, as a content creator, you grow with the people around you. I just Speed probably was able to grow because of the people around him. These people that are around him, why didn't they help him grow?
I want to ask you a question. I want to say something.
Okay.
I could say they have tried. I'm obviously I'm assuming. I feel Pella is also that's one of the reasons why
it's nobody's responsibility to bring up an adult too. Like I said, you've been exposed. Exposure.
He's a young boy now.
Exposure matters a lot. Excuses can only go so far. Victimizing him, like being a victim can only go so far, guy. He has been exposed. He knows right from wrong. He's choosing wrong. Point blank. Period. Like.
Do you know I'm saying this thing? As much as you're seeing people around him, recently, because I'm active on Twitter. I try to say all these things. Recently, Pella made a statement. I'm laughing because Joe Black is actually in school. Joe Black was doing his defense.
That's what I'm talking about, people around you.
Joe Black was doing his, tell Pella I'm doing my defense. Do you know what Pella said? This one is not even ready with his life.
Joe Black is not ready with his life.
That's what Pella said. This one was not even ready with his life.
Okay.
No, I know. When you said that, like, I just felt like, isn't Joe Black going to school?
I can't defend
but
anymore.
Like, Pella basically said, this guy has not seen wrong with his life. Obviously, in the aspect of like, maybe the content. Mind you, I know Joe Black. How do you know Joe Black? Joe Black used to, I don't say he fakes the accent, but like, because he actually does it very well. He does it quite well. The UK accent, all those, the Amandem accent, all those kind. Joe Black speaks like that. And the worst part, Joe Black can speak English. So as much as yes, I know what you're saying, that they are surrounding Pella, he's meant to actually be influenced. But that's why I'm not trying to say the ignorance. And just like how she said, just like what she said.
He's exposed now.
Just let me use myself as an example. I'm in between the two of you. You guys are speaking good English to me. I'm not even, like, let's say I'm not even speaking good English. I'm speaking pidgin all the time. Something will click in my head now. That's more.
Maybe I should try and.
These people are speaking good English. Their composure is nice. I would actually like to present myself like this.
If he wanted to, he would.
If he wanted to, thank you very much. If he wanted to, he would. She just brought out the words from my mouth. If he wanted to, he would. So that's the people are not helping him. We're just creating excuses for the guy, I swear. And one of the reasons why he's the focal point, why I'm always saying Pella, is because of his face. Obviously, he's human. I'm not meant to be attacking him all the time. He's human. But my bro, people are following you. Lead by example. And the worst part is that you're still young. You're a Gen Z. I'm sure he's a Gen Z.
Yeah,
he's a Gen Z. Lead by example. They say Gen Z are future leader of tomorrow. It starts from there now. I'm just saying.
So you don't think it is his community that owes it to him to change? It is him that
owes it to them.
He owes it to them to change. Because the truth is, as he started, I'm sure that there are also some learned people. Let's say there are some people that were not Olodos in that community, but because of his irritating behavior, that's why it's called. He
started off funny.
It's called out.
Do you understand? I don't even know how he started. Can't even lie. But let's just say he started off funny. He started off making funny videos, making skits, videos that people could laugh at, and then he got a following. You branch out, bro. Like, you branch out.
I don't even, what does...
I don't know. I've never,
genuinely
like I
have no idea
said,
what he does.
Honestly,
I've never consumed his
I
content
don't know
before.
what
So I don't know.
honestly,
I feel speak for Kata Efe. I have no idea
even
what
Loki
Pela's
self, that
content
Kata Efe, he's also the guy is he's very he's escaping. Let me not lie.
Me, I
One of the
think
reasons why he's escaping is because of Kata Efe can walk into somewhere.
that's why I
And
think
he'll
Kata
keep
Efe, but
composed.
his own is not necessarily Olodo uprising. His own is, he knows what he's doing. Like,
He's an opportunist.
he exactly, like, he knows that, and that is what,
But he's also
that brings him
he's
back
also
to
he's also
what
an
YC say.
extremist though.
He's also,
He's also an extremist. The guy does
that's
too
what I'm
much.
saying now. He knows that this is the thing that you people want to eat. Chop now. Chop. That's basically what he's doing. He knows that this is what you chop. Chop on.
He's feeding the
I'm very sure. I'm very sure.
exactly.
He's
I'm
feeding
very
the
sure that
Olodo community.
exactly. I'm very sure that if today, but people stop eating the Olodo content, Kata Efe will branch like mad. He will go and do something else. If today, intelligence content is what's the blue, I swear he. But I can't speak.
I can't speak for Pella.
That's the thing.
I can't
That's
speak
the
for
only
him.
issue.
That's
That's the
why,
only issue.
as if you've even been saying you cannot be consuming productive content all the time. I just remembered a comedian that I used to like when I was growing up, Markangel.
Do you know
Markangel was
Markangel-
funny.
Thank you.
Funny!
Thank God she brought up Mackenzie. Do you know what Mackenzie
And he
does
was
now?
not.
Funny!
And he was not
Do you
bringing.
know what Mackenzie does now?
Let's say,
Do you know what he does now?
I think he has.
He's teaching video
Yeah,
automation.
yeah. I saw
And
something.
see,
like that.
you
as
know!
much as yes,
on
he's,
YouTube.
you say he's selling the course. What is this? He's
But at least
teaching-
he's trying
He's
to-
teaching video
He
automation.
called Markangel right now and had like his content. And one funny thing, his content wasn't. I wouldn't call it like brain rot. It was just funny. It was just
funny,
it was just
yeah,
comedy. You could just tell he was a genuine
Actually,
comedian.
comedy. That's the right comedy.
He was
Just
a
like now,
genuine
people are doing
comedian.
brain rots and they term it as comedy.
Do you understand? He was a genuine comedian, and then now he has branched out, he has grown because he has passed that stage in his life. He has gotten a proper following, and he's like, okay, let me do something else. You get me? In summary, you guys should watch what you're consuming, bro. We're always saying this thing. Watch what you're consuming.
My advice to, obviously, I know that Pella will think I'm irrelevant, obviously. I'm just saying, my advice is this, yeah. Guy, I will just say it like this. I want you to just look at yourself and like, you are a beacon, like you're actually a focal point in the content space. I want you to just like, present yourself better, honestly. I swear, other people will love you. Even your fans too, they should be feeling for you, honestly. I'm just saying that. You got your children.
Yeah, you know, I feel like we've said.
I think
most-
me, I'll just sorry. I
Yeah.
think me, I'll just end with look at yourself, like we've been saying. I think this particular situation should let everybody know that they should check within the border them. Look at within the border you
Like I know you want to catch cruise, but
Check
catch
yourself.
cruise with sense.
Check yourself. The issue here is not people that went to school versus people that did not go to school. It is not what do I want to say now? It is not whether Pella has money, Abi YC does not have money. It is not what I think Pella was saying something about how the musicians they will still bring promotions to. That's not the
Not all
point here,
that.
guys.
Exactly.
Everybody should go and check themselves and
We're supposed to you guys should do something like education versus uneducated.
no, but that's what
Nah, you know this
that's-
one right. We're just telling people we're just creating an awareness right now. That's what I'll tell you. I'll say I'm creating an awareness. But like that Olodo now is education. I go bring my mechanical engineering degree now. To increase it. I dey flex on like
What
man.
could you study?
you know what
Let's
color?
not give free PR for this program. I'm not giving free PR
No
for
free
this
PR
program.
here, no free
No
PR.
for this program.
I think we've all said our minds, we've all said our pieces. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
Check out our YouTube, our Instagram, our TikToks. I don't tire to tell you now. We are everywhere, guys. Spotify, Apple Music. You can check us out anywhere. Off the mic, you see us.
Once
You see
again,
us.
I'm Cam.
I remain Deji.
And my name is Victor.
Big.
Off the mic, Joe.